the RNC chairperson election that's happening sometime this month. And I know I had not talked enough about this. This is, in my opinion, one of the most critical things happening on the right this next month. If you don't know, every couple of years, the RNC elects a new chairperson, all right, after usually the elections, all right? And we have a significant opportunity to have change in the Republican Party. Now, I understand we have to push the envelope of primarying out crappy candidates, etc. But for us to really get change, it starts at the top. And the toppest person in the RNC that's not named Donald Trump is Ronna McDaniel, one of the worst RNC chairs we have ever had. I don't think I have ever seen an RNC chair take this many L's in a row, yet there's still significant support for her within the RNC. If you don't know, based on her name, yes, she is related to Mitt Romney. Now, I'm not saying she's Mitt Romney 2.0, but still, she is incompetent beyond belief. She has done not a single good thing for the Republican Party. Absolutely nothing. Look at all the L's we took. 2017, we had bigger losses than expected. 2018, sure, we kept the Senate, but that's because of Trump. If it wasn't for that, 2018 would have been an unmitigated disaster for the RNC. 2019, took larger losses than expected. 2020, fine, it wasn't that bad, yet we still lost the presidential election, the Senate, and we only gained a couple House seats. Though we were expected to lose some, fine. But still, that's an L. 2021. If it wasn't for Youngkin, we would have took a big fat L in 2021. In 2022, do I say anything? One of the most unpopular presidents in our history. Yet, he somehow did not have red wave. Instead, he had a red puddle. We only gained House seats because of frickin' Lee Zeldin, Ron DeSantis, in the California GOP growing some brain cells. That's how pathetic McDaniel's tenure as RNC chair has been. Now, there actually is some significant opposition to her. This is not a foregone conclusion McDaniel holds on. We got frickin' Mike Lindell running. Dude, stick to pillows. It's sad what happened to him. If he never went down this rabbit hole of, you know what, there's a good chance he probably would have ran for governor eventually and probably won the governorship of Minnesota. He was actually pretty good on the issues before he went down a rabbit hole. I think he was somebody that could have seriously changed the Minnesota GOP, potentially won a governorship. But he went down a rabbit hole that he still haven't climbed out of. He's still talking about the same thing he did in 2020. So Mike Lindell really isn't the option. The only one that we have any hope of winning is Harmeet Dhillon, who not a lot of people heard of before the 2022 election, but ever since the 2022 election, we've heard a lot about her. She's the chair of the National Republican Lawyers Association, one of the only people to do stuff with legal warfare in the RNC. That's pretty big because you have all these other clowns like McDaniels. We're going to fundraise $100 million to election reform, proceed to spend nothing. While Harmeet Dhillon does something as a lawyer, she actually pushes the envelope with legal warfare. Now, there is a reason why she is running, all right? Decentralize the RNC out of D.C. America's voters, specifically the swing states and independent voters, we need to win, need to see and hear us up close. This is a problem with the current RNC. They are beyond incompetent when it comes to messaging. Like, look, Democrats, they are morally wrong, but look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Republican National Committee's website, the GOP. You look what's here, all right? Frickin', look at this. There's nothing but Ronna McDaniel. Who cares about Real America Season 2? Nobody cares. And when you look at what they actually stand for, You go to about our party. Look at this. Nobody cares about this. This is beyond incompetent. And their platform? Look at this. It's a 48-page PDF that nobody's going to read. Who is going to read all of this just to figure out what their policy on taxes is? Let's go to the Democrats' website, where we stand. Look at this. Party platform. It's neat, organized, and you get to the point. Now, a bunch of this is bullshit, but protecting Americans, building a stronger and fair economy, achieving universal affordable health care, healing the soul of America. They get right to the point. They discuss issues that, while they're wrong on, at least they discuss issues and you know what they stand for. They hammer basic platforms, while the Republican Party, what are they? Are they still the party of Reagan? The party of Bush? You don't freaking know. So this is the problem the RNC currently has, a massive messaging problem. And this is what happens when you are centralized in the swamp known as D.C. Engage in offensive litigation. In the past election cycle, RNC improved, but the left has been outspending us for cycles. It's going to take cycles of sustained investment and commitment to regain the advantage. This is a problem. Democrats, they sue everything. Anytime a redistricting goes bad for them, they just sue it into oblivion, hope a court does something, and if they don't, they sue it again. Republicans did nothing about the egregious redistricting in some of these states. New Mexico, California to an extent, etc. And the only reason we had a couple wins with redistricting such as New York was because the state Supreme Court favored us. It's beyond incompetent. Innovate and encourage fresh perspectives. This is a big deal. Currently, we have assholes that have been in politics for 60 years. They are the ones controlling messaging, controlling the party. They don't even know what modern technology is. They just think, oh, we can run on Democrats are the real racists. Now it's Democrats are the real homophobes. That's what they're running on. It's pathetic. We need serious change. And Dhillon's platform for what we need to change is good. Fundraising. I have been bashing the RNC for years about this. The current methods of fundraising is incompetent beyond belief. Look, I understand that some candidates, they had to issue fundraising, but you cannot seriously say the RNC, which raised hundreds of $millions for horse shit, that somehow they don't have money to fund basic campaigns? Give me a break. There are many donors who are burnt out the party, big and small. We need to bring them back. This is a huge deal. Look, I've been looking more and more at the fundraising numbers in 2022. It didn't matter the candidate quality, who Trump endorsed, nothing. We had a same problem. Republicans could not fundraise. It doesn't matter if, J.R. Majewski or the clown in Colorado, they couldn't fundraise. It didn't matter who. There were many donors sick and tired of the constant emails about, if you do not donate within 5 minutes, your house will be blown up. And that's essentially what we've been doing for years now. People are sick of it. They want to fundraise towards candidates that are good. Infrastructure, chasing all ballots. Do what the Democrats do. Work and get these low-interest voters voting. It doesn't matter how, get them to vote. Create a vision. Another massive problem. Like I said earlier, what does the GOP stand for? Is it still the party of Reagan? What I think it is currently a corpse. It's half Reagan, a quarter Trump, and a quarter whatever the freaking Democrats or the real racist crap is. It's a monstrosity. We need a clear vision. Harmeet Dhillon offers a serious alternative for the Republican Party. Now, will she win? I don't know. A lot of state parties, though, have been endorsing her. A lot of people, even a lot of these establishment people, they even admit this needs a change. I mean, you could say what you want about Trump, but it's not Trump's fault that we had this much incompetence when it came to fundraising. Give me a break. We need to get rid of Ronna McDaniel. She's been incompetent. She's done nothing but lose. And we have a fresh perspective in Harmeet Dhillon. And also, we get somebody potentially like Scott Pressler potentially running outreach. If you don't know who he is, one of the only people currently working on how Republicans can ballot harvest in most states. He is somebody we need to be in the party. Yet only Harmeet Dhillon, so far I'm aware of, is actually saying we should probably get somebody like him in charge of the GOP, not these old hacks from 1850 that don't even know don't even know what a cell phone is. I know that's a bit exaggerated, but still, some of these people don't know technology at all. Yet they're the head of technology for the GOP? Yeah, we need change. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.